Welcome to From the Den podcast, providing Bears and NFL fans alike with compelling news, discussion, and debate. I'm your co-host Benjamin, joined alongside my dear friend and co-host Oren.
Hey Benjamin, let's get right into it. As always, kickoff starts now. Speaking of just the Bears and good coaching staffs and all that, has Matt Nagy given up on Trubisky?
Has Matt Nagy given up on Trubisky? This is a complex question. It ties into that whole thing that happened in the, was it the Chiefs game? Rams game, where Trubisky was sitting out in the game and there was speculation on whether it was because he hurt himself or people thought that Matt Nagy had benched Trubisky. After the game, Matt Nagy cleared it up in a press conference saying that, he just hurt his hip. But really, there's speculation remains until this day if Trubisky was really benched. And if he was benched and wasn't hurt, for what reason? Was it because they wanted to keep him healthy? Or was it because Matt Nagy had truly given up on Trubisky? Now, do I believe that Matt Nagy had given up on Trubisky? In the start, when Matt Nagy was casted, he always talked well about Trubisky. And in that moment, during that time, I thought that they had a good relationship. But looking back on it, I realized Matt Nagy likely never liked Trubisky because he's not the type of quarterback that he's used to. He's so sporadic, as I said earlier, and he comes from that West Coast offense that relies on different types of players like Mahomes, or even Alex Smith is a different type of player than Trubisky. So Matt Nagy was stuck in this Chicago offense with a quarterback that he likely never liked and having to talk praise about him. He probably didn't hate Trubisky, but I'm just saying from the start he had to work with something that would be obviously harder than working with a Mahomes or even an Alex Smith type of guy, like I said. So when you have a sporadic quarterback and he doesn't really fit into your offense that well, and you're given 2 years to work with him, every time Trubisky messes up and you're giving him so many opportunities to throw the ball and prove himself, Matt Nagy's confidence in Trubisky is slowly going to decline more and more. And especially because I don't believe Matt Nagy loved Trubisky from the time that he was taken, from the time that Matt Nagy was on the Bears. I believe that now Nagy's confidence in Trubisky is very low. Thus, I don't know if he's completely given up on Trubisky, and I'm sure that he can work something out, or at least I have faith, I hope, as a Bears fan, that he can work something out if Trubisky does end up starting or he has to come in because Foles is playing badly. But I believe that his confidence in Trubisky is at an all-time low after this season where Matt Nagy repeatedly gave Trubisky opportunities to throw, even though, admittedly, Nagy was scheming badly for Trubisky, but where he repeatedly gave Trubisky opportunities to throw, and Trubisky repeatedly showed that he cannot follow onto this offense. And I believe that Matt Nagy is stubborn enough, or whatever you want to call it, that he will not change his offense and instead the Bears might have to change their quarterback. I hope that he can know his personnel, like I was saying a while ago, that was a problem in 2019, that Nagy didn't know his personnel. But he might be stubborn enough that he will not change his offense and they will have to change his quarterback. So that's why I think that Matt Nagy's confidence in Trubisky is at an all-time low.
So when you look back at what I was saying earlier, when Ryan Pace brought in Matt Nagy, and he brought in Matt Nagy to build around Trubisky. Now they're building around Matt Nagy. If you look at Matt Nagy last offseason, they were supposed to be in offense 2.202 instead of 101, 202. And Trubisky was supposed to learn how to read defenses better and just to become a better quarterback, understand the offense more. And he probably does understand the offense a bit more now than he did before, because he just had more time to learn it. But it felt like he just can't read defenses. He just cannot. And like I said, Matt Nagy wants a quarterback who can read defenses, but he cannot. And Matt Nagy is tired of having a quarterback who can't read defenses. In the Rams game, like you said, he benched him for Chase Daniels. If you look at the Vikings game, week 4, it felt like he opened up his playbook. I don't know if you could tell, but it felt like receivers were getting open. It felt like a different type of offense than it did with Trubisky. Maybe that's part for Chase Daniels. But I think mostly you can say that because Matt Nagy gave up hope on Trubisky. And once Chase Daniels came in, he had faith in Chase Daniels. And I think that Matt Nagy is partially Matt Nagy's fault. Because if your offense worked so well in 2018, why are you stopping? It doesn't matter if your quarterback's not doing well. It's not like your new offensive scheming is doing any better. You should go back to what you were doing before, because if you're scheming receivers open, it's better to scheme receivers open than to not. And I think Matt Nagy gave up on that, and that's the problem.
If you enjoyed this episode of From the Den, please remember to subscribe, comment, and like this video.
Or, if you're a Packers fan, remember to dislike and leave a nasty comment. Click the links on the screen to access additional content.